Knocked down the door. Endrick is the youngest player to score for Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League and has been gaining ground at Real Madrid and gaining the respect of fans, teammates, coaching staff, and the Spanish press, who have heaped praise on the young player. What happened? Nice to meet you, Endrick. If the youngster usually introduces himself with his characteristic celebration, his first months at Real Madrid have already proven his potential. Knocked down the door. That's how the Spanish newspaper defined Endrick's arrival and the start of the season at Real Madrid. The youngster skipped stages and, unlike Vini Jr. and Rodrigo, for example, went straight to the first team. He didn't have to go through Castilla, Real Madrid B. Seen as a player who puts his head down and works, Endrick also didn't take long to convince coach Carlo Ancelotti. The coach has praised the former Palmeiras player's behavior and stated that he should be a starter soon. In addition to his professionalism, Endrick's star power is surprising. The youngster needed 10 minutes and one touch of the ball to score his first goal at the Santiago Bernabeu. In 20 minutes on the pitch, in his Champions League debut, he scored his first goal in the competition. Endrick showed he will be a starter in one of the next games. This is his future. He will be a starter for Real Madrid in many matches. Given his quality, that is quite obvious. He is a very humble boy who speaks very little and works very hard. I really like that, declared Coach Ancelotti. With just over a month in Europe, the forward's growth has come at the right time. Not only because it is the beginning of the season, a time when teams are still looking for the ideal formation, and the youngster could seek a place among the starters, but also because of the difficult moment he was going through. Recently, Endrick was the target of criticism and jokes due to controversial statements. After Brazil's elimination from the Copa America, for example, the striker stated that the players gave up their vacations to play in the competition, a statement that was interpreted as if the players were doing the country a favor by playing without love. On another occasion, the youngster became the butt of jokes on the internet, and even among other players, some of whom had played for the national team, such as Thiago Silva and Richarlison. The reason? The Brazilian stated that he prefers Bellingham, his teammate, to Neymar, a reference in the yellow jersey, in an interview with a digital influencer. The statement that the Englishman Bobby Charlton was his childhood idol also had a negative impact. At the end of August, an article in the Spanish newspaper has stated that Endrick could seek a loan at the end of the year if he did not have opportunities at Real Madrid. The goals, broken records, and a recent statement by coach Carlo Ancelotti, however, transformed the article into mere speculation. He will be a starter in some of the next games and will be a starter in many Real Madrid matches. The quality he has makes that quite obvious. He's a humble kid who doesn't talk much and works hard. That pleases me a lot, said the Italian. Those who have followed Endrick since he was a child are not surprised by his start in Europe. João Paulo Sampaio, coordinator of the Palmeiras youth teams and responsible for bringing the player to the club, told reporters that decisive matches serve as a boost for the striker. He's not surprised since he arrived at Palmeiras. He broke record after record, especially in the older categories. He was always brilliant. In every final he scored a goal. In every important game he appeared decisive. And he likes that, he said. Eduardo Alameo, Endrick's first coach at Verdeo, still in the under 11 and under 13 categories, recalled one of these goals in finals. The play in question was a bicycle kick goal in the final of the under 11 Paulista in 2017, when Palmeiras was losing away from home. The coach described the decisive move as wonderful and revealed where the striker's star comes from, as he usually takes risks and scores in moves that defy logic. Proof of this is the goal he scored in the Champions League. In the move, Endrick had two teammates passing him in better conditions, but he chose to risk the shot from outside the area. Fear has the power to hold us back, and above all, it nullifies our improvisation and creativity. I see that Endrick is not afraid of anything or anyone, said Alameo, who was not surprised by the Brazilian start in European football. In every moment, category, and championship he has been challenged in, he has always surprised and exceeded expectations. It is no different now.